Welcome back. We are going to continue with this video. We're going to learn about highest common factors, and then I'll give you a few equations to calculate. Okay, let's look at the following questions. Let's look at what a highest common factor is. So this is a highest common factor. Highest common factor. If we look at what that means, it means that a highest, which means a highest multiple, highest factor, so highest factor that two numbers have in common. So that's the highest common factor, is the highest factor that two numbers have in common. Okay, so let's look at an example. We've just learned how to do factors in our previous video. Please look at the link down below so you can find the first video if you still need to look at it. And we'll find out what the highest common factor is with this video. Okay, so when we look at examples, remember with math, you have to practice. The more you practice, the better you'll be at it. It's like going to the gym. You need to exercise your body, and math is an exercise for your brain. Okay, so the question is, find the highest common factor of 8 and 24. Okay, so now we need to work this out. How we know that factors are numbers that divide exactly into another number without remainders. And we have found out how to write factors out. So let's first write our factors out for these numbers. So the factor of 8 equals to 1 times 8, 2 times 4. Okay, so the factors are 1, 2, 4, and 8. Now we need to look for the factors of 24. That would be 1 times 24 equals to 24. 2 times 12 equals to 24. 3 times 8 equals to 24. 4 times 6 equals to 24. Again, you'll know these answers quickly if you know your times tables, and we will get to our timetables tests in the future. Okay, so we have 1, we write this side of the equation first, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and now we write from the bottom upwards to 24. 6, 8, 12, and 24. Those are the factors of 24. But hold on, we're not done yet. We are supposed to look for the common one. Okay, so we need to look for the common factor. So let's see which one they have in common. They have 1 in common, 2, 4, and 8. That is what they have in common. Do we look for the lowest common? No, we are looking for the highest common factor, which means the highest common factor equals to 8. Okay, and that's how we work the highest common factor out. This is how we calculate it. Okay, so now I'm going to write down a few questions that you can copy into your book and you can calculate them. And with our next video, we will do the answers for these questions that we did today. Okay, so again, you will find the links of my next video on my profile. So just go and look there. If you're going in class, if you're working in class, you can just wait for the next day so that your goals can be set and you will see the corrections that we need to do. Please be reminded to do your corrections in math, because only by fixing our mistakes do we learn from them. Okay, so let's look. We're going to do equations. We're going to do some equations from multiples, lowest common multiple, and factors and highest common factor. So we're going to practice all these at once so that you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, so we have the following question. It says here, let me write it with, so list the next, the first five multiples of the following numbers. That is question number 1. Okay. So we have question A. We have 2. B, we have 5. And remember, we always do about 6 because the first 3 is the easiest ones and the last 3 is the difficult ones. So C is 8. Then A, B, C, D is 10. E is 12. And F is 100. Okay, so let's go to question number 2. 2 states that we need to find the lowest common multiple. Find the lowest common multiple of the following pairs. Okay, so you see that I have finished all the questions out, so you do not have to wait for me. You can now pause the video and answer the questions in your book. With the next video, we will work out all of these and see if you have got the answers correct. Remember, corrections are important. Remember, there's 5 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's read through them quickly. List the first 5 multiples of the following numbers: 2, 5, 8, 10, 12, and 100. Find the lowest common multiple of the following pairs: 2 and 5, 8 and 10, 6 and 4, 1, 3, and 7. Yes, there's 3 numbers, which means you need to find out what the multiple is for each of these numbers and then find the one that they have in common, the lowest one they have in common. Then we have 4, 5, and 8. We have 3, 4, and 18. Number 3, list all the factors of the following numbers: 4, 5, 8, 160, 153, and 360. Yes, all of their factors. I know some of these numbers have a lot of factors, so enjoy doing it. Find the highest common factor of each of the following pairs of numbers: 3 and 6, 24 and 16, 15 and 40, 26 and 36, 22 and 44, 42 and 48. And then our last question is a word equation. Max has 300 blue blocks, 250 red blocks, and 900 silver blocks. He wants to build houses using the same number and color of blocks. What is the maximum number of houses he can build with these blocks? So help Max out and find out how many houses he can actually build with these blocks by finding or the lowest common multiple or the highest common factor. You need to know which one you need to use. And then I'll see you again next time. Enjoy math and keep on mathing.